Hey, let's talk. Mark chapter 5, and verse 35 through, I think 43. Let's just read it, and then I'll break it down. While he was still speaking, people came from the synagogue leader's house and said, "Your daughter is dead. Why bother the teacher anymore?" When Jesus overheard what was said, he told the synagogue leader, "Don't be afraid, only believe." He did not let anyone accompany him except Peter, James, and John, James' brother. They came to the leader's house, and he saw a commotion, people weeping and wailing loudly. He went in and said to them, "Why are you making a commotion and weeping? The child is not dead, but asleep." They laughed at him. He put them all outside. He took the child's father, mother, and those who were with him, and entered the place where the child was. Then he took the child by the hand and said to her, "Talitha cum." Good job, right? Which is translated, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." Immediately the girl got up and began to walk. She was 12 years old. At this, they were utterly astounded. Then he gave them strict orders that no one should know about this and told them to give her something to eat. So the thing that stood out to me about this in my reading today is that Jesus was doing miracles in chapter 5 here, a couple of them. And then he gets to this one where he overhears somebody, and he feels he's moved with compassion because he hears that the person's daughter is dead. Then he says something really cool, and this is the first thing that caught my mind for tonight, and I underlined it. Jesus said to the leader, "Don't be afraid, only believe." Whatever situation you're going through, take Jesus' advice. Sorry, I have acid reflux tonight. Don't be afraid, only believe. And he'll take care of the rest. It's like in one of my other videos I talked about the yoke. Put on his yoke because he will guide you through the fields of this life. So it tells about who came with him. People were weeping because this person died. Why are you making commotion, right? The child is not dead but asleep. They laughed at him. And that was the other thing that I thought about. They laughed at Jesus. Don't you think they're going to laugh at us when we tell them about him? So I know it hurts because it's happened to me. You get made fun of and you get ridiculed. And it really sucks because we know that Jesus is real. We know it. And everything he has ever done, he created. He died on a cross, took on sin. He became sin in our place. And everything he did, it's really moving. So it's natural when people laugh at us because they don't believe in him. It hurts our feelings because we want to defend Christ, right? And the other thing is, he showed his power again. And it says, "To little girl, I say to you, get up." And there was no, she just got up. And then he said, "Give her some food." So there was some kind of an effect with her dying. And then him raising her, she was automatically hungry. And of course, he provided. He said, "Hey, give her some food now." And of course, they did it. So I think it's really cool. Jesus overhears something, shows compassion again, right? And he encourages them in verse 36. Don't be afraid, only believe. Right before he's about to do a miracle. Because they're all weeping and crying. And think, when you read the Bible and these stories, the real things that happened, think about if that was you. Or if that was your daughter. Holy cow, man. And these people walked with Jesus and saw him do all this. That's really mind-blowing. One more note. The child is not dead but asleep. And they laughed at him But then what did he do to those people? He put them all outside. He said, get out of here. You don't have faith. Bye-bye. So it's important to have faith. And these are just little notes that I catch, and I'm thinking, that's interesting. So that was Mark chapter 5, verse 36 through 43. So after you watch this video, go read it for yourself and just pray and concentrate on what God has done. And don't forget, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will do what? He will make your path straight. We take our steps of obedience, not knowing his overall plan. And yes, he has a plan for you. If you're looking to get married, he has somebody for you. If you're obedient, you take your steps, he'll direct you to what he wants for you. If you're looking for a job, same thing. He loves us and he cares for us, and he doesn't leave it up to us to choose, to decide to do it without him. If you're a follower of Christ, do this. Seek him, because we take our step. That means we make choices, right? Can't deny that. But ultimately, God is directing us to where he wants us to be. Don't forget, do your Bible reading every night. And this is Brian saying goodbye.